to deliver.
Okay, so APC will use that to come up with a manifesto that's people focused.
Yes.
So now, is that in all of this, are we saying that, I mean, you are obviously not in agreement with a lot of things the current administration and the ways they've done their things, right? And now in Nigeria, we have a situation where it seems like, okay, when one administration is done, the project of that administration is left behind for the new manifesto and agenda to prevail. Now, as you step in, will be what we'll be seeing again?
No, you wouldn't see that.
So if you don't agree most of the things he has done, the way he has done this, so how are you going to be able to continue what the projects on ground and then also make room for your own plans as well?
So, in visiting some of the places where work has been done, one of the things we committed to them is that the work that has been done will not stop. For example, in Ede, right? Some of the projects that have been done have no economic impact. So I'll give you an example. One of the key things that this government touts is a 100 billion infrastructure project where they claim that they were going to build 6 flyovers in Osun State, right? Over a 12-month period. That was 12 months ago. Number one, none has finished.
We have the Okefia flyover, the Lameko.
That's correct.
So these are some of the projects of this administration that is still ongoing.
Yes.
And each of those projects, just a moment, each of those projects, about 2 of them cost about 25 billion.
That's correct. The exact 2. Now, and this is what we talk about vision. Urban renewal is important, but why would you spend 25 billion in putting 2 flyovers where there's not enough economic activity to justify them?
Okay.
Not only that, those 2 flyovers you just mentioned at 25 billion are within less than half a kilometer from each other.
Okay, so you're saying it was an unrealistic venture?
Not just unrealistic, it doesn't add to the people of the state. When you act, government is supposed to be for the people, by the people. When you put in projects that have no economic value, right, they need to be reassessed. A commitment was made. 2 out of those 6 have not even been started. Ikirun flyover hasn't started. Owode, where there is actually an economic need, they've not even started on the project.
Okay, so these flyovers that have been started, you say it doesn't add to the economic need. So that, back to my question, so when you if you get into, so now what would you be doing? Would you be stopping those projects?
No, we will not stop.
That?
We will not stop projects that are ongoing because
even if it doesn't add to the economic value?
It's the state resources that have been put into play.
Okay.
Right? So where it makes sense, for example, there are places in Osogbo, the capital. The 2 flyovers that you spoke about are in the capital. There are places in Osogbo that require development. There are things where 15 billion or 10 billion out of that 25, if you put one flyover in between Okefia and Lameko, you can do additional things that will have economic impact. So we will do an assessment of what is on ground.
Okay.
For projects that are ongoing, that are to the benefit of the people and in line with our vision for development for the states, we will continue those.
I love the fact that you have vision and your plans.
Right.
What are you putting on ground to ensure you improve the IGR of Osun State, considering the high rate of unemployment in that state?
Right. Unemployment at the moment in Osun State is at 33%. Right. And one of the key reasons that we've had that issue is because government hasn't woken up to the task of ensuring that we leverage the God-given natural resources that we have, right? Osun State, when you talk about IGR, Osun State is an agrarian environment. There's nothing that we're doing to upskill our youths, right? To ensure that they can leverage on that God-given resource that we have. So what we're looking to do is to create and enhance the agri-parks. We have got some things called farm settlements at the moment. We have 3 of them, right? For those farm settlements, there's no infrastructure to get there. There are no roads, right? You have to get there by motorbike. Is to ensure that the right infrastructure is in place, that we give them the skills to be able to add value. We provide things like seedlings, We look at the irrigation, how to enjoy that, so that we build a robust agri-business.
Okay.
It's not just for feeding. What we're looking to do is to lead the state to prosperity and build in there semi-processing plants that will create additional jobs.
Yes.
With those jobs come increased revenue to the government.